Congratulations on your new Kwikset Powerbolt 240 Keypad Electronic Lock. I'm the guy who shows you how to install it. Now, we've all heard the expression, nothing worthwhile is easy. Well, as of today, that saying no longer exists. I'm getting rid of it because this is just easy. Let's begin. This door is already drilled, but if you're drilling a new door, you'll want to use our Kwikset template and door prep instructions, which you'll find at kwikset.com/door prep. If you're not drilling a new door, start by removing your old lock. All locks consist of the deadbolt and the strike. Now that I've said that, someone in the comments is going to show me a lock that doesn't. Thank you for that. All right, step one is the latch. Hold the latch in front of the door hole like this, with the latch face flush against the door edge. Now, if the rectangular shaped hole is centered in the door hole, no adjustment is required. If the rectangular hole is not centered in the door hole, rotate the latch face to extend the latch. You can now attach the latch to your door by using the two corresponding screws packaged with your Powerbolt 240's latch bag. There are also two extra screws that are longer in case your door is a little worn out and needs extra support. And look, there's nothing wrong with needing a little extra support. We've all been there. Step two, the strike. Now, the latch needs the strike to be in place to be complete. To install it, use the two longest screws provided in the latch and strike bag. Again, if your door holes are worn out, you can use the extra pair of longer screws for all the holes. Step three is the exterior. To attach the exterior keypad, first make sure that this blade here, this flat blade, is horizontal position. Make sure that the cable goes under the latch you just installed, like so. The blade goes through the hole, and there you have it. If you have a smaller 1.5 inch or 38 millimeter door hole, you won't need this ring around the flat blade piece. You can just recycle it. Or even better, come up with a new use for it in your home. Maybe an art installation involving a small metal ring. Or next, you use the two long mounting screws to secure the mounting plate. The flat blade and cable that went under the latch will also go through this mounting plate. You'll see the resting place here at the bottom of the mounting plate. So they go through like that, and the cable goes in the bottom. Make sure to keep the plate parallel to the door edge and ensure that the top indicator is facing up to the top of the door. Then we take those long screws, and those are gonna go in here. All right, now insert the key to test the latch. Good. Now, if it doesn't extend or retract smoothly, just go back in and adjust the screws. This is one of those rare times in life when you can literally unscrew something you screwed up. Just make sure to leave the bolt in the extended, locked position to install the interior assembly. Now, make sure and rotate the turn piece so it's facing up. You'll hear a click when it's in place. That was oddly satisfying. Hey, can I get a copy of this when we're done? Then, remove the cover for the interior, like so. Connect the cable to the interior and always make sure it's a tight connection, like that. Any excess cable slack, route it around the side and bottom notch here on the interior piece. And now at this point, you're gonna see the flat blade piece from before. Here, it's gonna go into the interior assembly. And now we're ready to use the mounting screws to attach the interior, like so. And we're screwing this into the mounting plate. Step four, the AA batteries. You'll need to keep the door open and the latch in the locked position while inserting the batteries. For best results, you're gonna wanna use new, non-rechargeable alkaline batteries. Okay, step five, adding your user code. With the batteries in place, you're all ready to add your chosen user code. This step is easier than you might think. Start on the interior by pressing the programming button. You'll find it on the interior chassis below the battery holder. While programming, If no button is pressed for 5 seconds, the system will time out and you'll need to restart your user code programming process. Okay, so we'll start over. To program, press the 1 or 2 button, followed by the lock button, followed by your chosen user code, 4 to 8 digits in length. Then you hit the lock button once again to confirm your user code. Great. If you need help thinking of your user code, ChatGPT can help you brainstorm ideas. Note that after the first user code is created, the latch bolt will automatically retract and extend to learn the locking and unlocking direction of the door, just like it did there. The lock button will indicate success or failure. If it flashes red, check your battery placement and interior steps one more time before trying again. If it flashes green, you're good to go. If it does fail, remember that a lot of the great success stories we celebrate today came only after a long string of failure. From now on, entering your user code unlocks the door. You'll hear 2 beeps and the lock button will flash green as that deadbolt retracts. To lock the door, just hit the lock button. All you need to do now is snap your battery cover into place and you're done. Your new Powerbolt 240 is ready to start protecting what matters most to you. For me, that's a collection of unopened baseball card packs from the late 80s and early 90s, plus my family. For more instructions on how to add a one-time user code, set up the auto lock, change the programming code, and other features, just see the instructions packaged with your Powerbolt 240 or stop by Kwikset.com.